Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Vannin, and today you have joined me back here on Ragnarok, where in the last episode we made the bridge gatehouse thing just over there. It's just out of render, but it is literally over there. If we went closer you would see it. Trust me. Here you have joined me today. And today what we're going to do is we are going to make ourselves a castle. Somebody made a comment the other day on said video for the bridge build over there regarding a castle, so challenge accepted. Only I'm not going to do any normal kind of castle because I'm not a big fan of normal. Tried it once, worst 5 minutes of my life. So what I've decided to do is, once again, using a mixture of Castles, Keeps and Forts and S+, and once again incorporating the awesome ocean platforms from S+. These things snap together, like I showed you in the last video. And what's more, you can actually get rid of things. Now, I didn't really cover it, and I don't think it was very obvious in the sped up bit. However, you can actually get rid of pieces. If you've ever used S+ before, you will actually know that, for instance, S+ glass, you can get rid of the metal frame around the outside, and it's selecting the model. So if you look down and hold for options, you have here select model just here. So we go into that and we can now select different sides. So current selection is all 4 sides. You can have 2 sides, you can have 1 side, you can have 3 sides, or you can select a corner. So if I select corner C and click done, we look up and now that corner over there has disappeared. Now if I go back in, select 4 sides, and you can now see that that's back again, and we can run along all the way around the ocean platform. So go back into there and hit corner C, and that disappears, and now they are gone. So I had a little bit of a play around earlier on, and I tried to put Castles, Keeps and Forts ceilings down, and then tried to put foundations on top and all that kind of stuff, and it doesn't quite snap together. So I had a little change of plan, and my change of plan was down the bottom here to go all S+, and then moving up we'll then use the Castles, Keeps and Forts. And what I thought was to continue the mixture of kind of a higher technology of the likes of the ocean platform, and then the older feel of the Castles, Keeps and Forts. What I've gone with is, again, S+ items, which is the vacuum pods, which we will just stick down now. I think that's it. Oh. There, and there. That's them. And then these things here are actually S+ Tech floating foundations. So with these floating foundations, you just pop them on. Now, in order to get them to actually snap to something, first of all, what you need to do is you need a ceiling. And as if by magic, I have one that I earlier prepared. So you place a ceiling just in the corner there, and then you snap that underneath. Now, what you're going to need to do is, because you can't then pick up the ceiling straight away, so because I don't want that finish, I want to have like a nice uniform tech finish there. You pick up the foundation, that allows you to then pick up the ceiling again. and you can then create this very nice tech base of our castle, and that's it then, nicely finished. So we've now got the tech finished there, and now to create this is actually freezing the portals. So you can press and hold, and you've got the option there to freeze the top one there, or with the gun. So beforehand you used to have 1,000,001 different guns for all types of structural stuff, and now they've condensed it down into one. So you press and hold R, and you've got the different options, and you go to vacuum there, and then clicking the right mouse button, we can then cycle through, and we've got the freeze option there. So we just shoot away at the ground, and then that's got them all. So we now have the metal of the ocean platforms. On the inside, we've then got the floating foundations, and then we have the S+ vacuum compartments. What I plan on doing is I plan on using more of these S+ compartments and going down and creating a room sort of underneath where all sorts of weird and wonderful experiments perhaps happen in this castle. Who knows? I'm currently building like a water way in, so envisaging sort of small boats or a small sort of ship or something being able to dock here at these steps to be able to come into the castle. But I do intend on over here, that actually shouldn't be there, or maybe it should, I'm not too sure yet. I do intend on there being in this space here a drawbridge heading directly over there. Now that does mean that we're going to have to get creative, so we'll have to build down from here and then go across with foundation support, so that we can then have two gatehouses, as it were, and then the drawbridge. Now the drawbridges in I don't think I have one. Oh yes, these drawbridges here. If memory serves me correctly, they are 3 foundations. So when you have the 2 drawbridges facing each other, that is 6 foundations. So we will need to create a 6 foundation gap, and then have the 2 gatehouses, and then the drawbridges then connecting. And it's very, very difficult to start over the other side and then try and line it up with this. So it's much easier to build down from this and then go across, and then we then have our build over on the land as well. So that's the plan, and that's as far as my plan has got. I don't really do hard and fast plans. I have a kind of an image in my head of what I'd like to do, but how it's all going to pan out and turn out, not too sure from there. So let's get on with the build, and as usual we'll do a speedy up bit. I'm hoping that this video is not going to be as long as the last one. The last one ran an hour. Not too sure I want it to run for an entire hour. So what I'm going to do is this may be a 2-part video. It will all depend on how mad I go with this build and what I do. But let's get on with it. Well, there we go. We have a finished castle. Well, sort of finished. Maybe 60% finished. The outside's done. We have walls and a roof and battlements and that thing in the middle. I have no idea what that's going to be. As we said in the introduction there, we have the sort of waterway entrance, and then this side is going to be the land-based entrance. This is definitely going to be a two-parter, maybe even three. Who knows? Still haven't finished off that bit there with the fancy bits. Also as well, not too sure whether I should bring the stone further down to cover up the tech. Not sure. Should probably beef up those stairs as well. But yeah, that is the castle. What do you think, guys? Chuck some comments down below. Yeah, pretty good, I think. Not too bad. I think in the next part we will definitely do this drawbridge gatehouse shenanigans here. We'll finish off that. We will beef up those stairs, maybe bring down some walls along there, and then, depending on how much time that takes up, we've got the inside to do, because, well, we come inside here with the old portcullises, and I mean, I think I've got one of the tower stairs kind of done. These need doing, those ones need doing. Second floor needs doing. Stairs in the middle. We also need to figure out how we're going to get from this floor to the second floor. Need to figure out what we're going to do in terms of up there. Are we going to just wall all of that off? Who knows? So that'll all become in part 2. And apparently I can't operate doors. So, as ever, like and subscribe. Hit the old bell icon if notifications of my next videos. Chuck some comments in the comment section below about what you think about where we should go with part 2. But for now, guys, I shall catch you later. Bye.